Check this. For a while now, Edu and Arteta have been searching for a proper striker, but with how amazing Kai Havertz is playing, they might just change their plans. The young German has been absolutely amazing, and here's everything you need to know about Havertz's ups and downs, as well as a player whose style of play is almost identical. I present to you the scary truth about Kai Havertz that nobody is noticing. Kai Havertz started playing football for a local team in Aachen before going to Bayer Leverkusen's youth academy, where he impressed quickly. He started playing for the main team when he was just 17, making him the youngest person to start playing in the league. He then became the youngest person to play in 100 games in the Bundesliga. Because he got so good at such a young age, lots of clubs wanted him. He was so good at scoring goals and had good skills that Havertz became the center of all the talk about transfers. After Chelsea's transfer ban ended in 2019, they could spend money again. They were eager to make up for lost time and were ready to spend money on young talent. Kai Havertz was one of the exciting players they were interested in. He joined Chelsea in a big deal worth £75 million from Bayer Leverkusen, which was a record for Chelsea at the time. It was a move that helped Chelsea get better and helped Havertz get better too. But things weren't all great for Havertz at Chelsea. Even though he had some great moments, his overall performance wasn't as good as expected. However, he did well when it really mattered, like in the 2021 Champions League final when he scored the winning goal. Despite doing well in important games, Havertz never reached his full potential at Chelsea, especially because the managers kept changing. Then Arsenal came into the picture. Mikel Arteta saw how good Havertz was and was ready to use him. They got their man for £65 million, seeing his versatility and potential as a perfect fit for the team. It was a good deal for everyone involved. Arsenal got a potential game changer, Chelsea made room for new players, and Havertz got to start a new chapter at Arsenal. His move to Arsenal wasn't just a transfer, it was a move that showed a clear intention to get better at attacking by getting a player known for being able to play in different positions. It seems like Arsenal made a great move, but it wasn't always seen that way. There was a lot of talk about whether Havertz could really help Arsenal since he didn't do so well at Chelsea. People were wondering why Arteta would take a risk on him when his team was already doing well. These were big questions for the young Arsenal manager. But wait, there's more. Since he joined the team, fans have been unsure about adding him to the young gunner squad. They criticized him for not being fast, for getting in the way, and thought he might not do well. It got even worse during the preseason after he joined, when he didn't do well in some basic skill challenges against the MLS All-Star team. But even Superman had some awkward moments before nailing those superhero poses. And it was the same for the German national team. He quickly showed why Arsenal paid so much to get him when he scored a fantastic goal in that same game against the MLS team, surprising everyone. Even though he didn't do great in some skill challenges, he did a good job on the field and scored a great goal, proving his doubters wrong early on, showcasing he can play in different positions and add an exciting edge to Arsenal's attack. He had similar moments at Chelsea too. Kai is the kind of player who surprises you just when you're about to give up on him. And it's not just about his skills on the field. It's about how he can change the game and give Arteta more options. He can play different roles and control the game, making Arsenal's gameplay even better. Now, talking about a player who can change the game at any moment. Ever wondered why Kai Havertz's style seems oddly familiar? Could it be that he shares more than a few traits with a certain Thomas Muller? Let's dive into the similarities between these two German football maestros. Muller, despite lacking standout athleticism or technical prowess, has thrived in top-level football due to his unique ability to invade space. Dubbed the Space Invader, Muller excels at finding valuable positions on the field, contributing significantly to his team's success both in possession and out of possession. Similarly, Havertz demonstrates a keen understanding of space and its importance in the game. His effectiveness as a presser and his efficiency on the ball reflect Muller's minimalist approach to the game. Both players prioritize the team's success over individual glory, often going unnoticed until they deliver impactful performances. While some may argue for Havertz to be utilized similarly to Muller, it's essential to acknowledge their differences. Havertz's versatility allows him to thrive both up front and in attacking midfield, whereas Muller's limitations led him to carve out a unique role for himself on the pitch. So far this season, he's played as a left wing-back, an attacking midfielder, a false nine, and a sole nine. And every time, he's proven himself and impressed everyone. Arsenal legend Ian Wright had a lot of praise for him after his assist against Manchester City, saying if Havertz hadn't made that play, they might not have won. And after his late goal against Brentford, Wright called him a big game player. But that's not surprising, considering it was his performance in the biggest game that made everyone notice him. So far this season, he's played 32 games for Arsenal, scoring 9 goals and making 3 assists. Not huge numbers for someone who cost so much, maybe, but he's always there for his team and fits well into Arteta's plans. The Arsenal owners were sure that Havertz would get better under Mikel Arteta. He has helped many young players improve, and Havertz is benefiting from that now. Arteta now uses a more flexible and dynamic attacking style, using Havertz's skills and intelligence to break down tough defenses and create more chances to score. Kai Havertz has become a crucial part of Arsenal's tactics. He can switch between different roles smoothly, especially as a supporting striker. Havertz is good at dropping back to make space for his teammates and setting up chances with his passing and vision. He's also smart about when to run into the box late, which makes him a threat in the air for crosses because he's tall. Havertz's pressing is helpful too. He works hard and fits well with Arsenal's style of pressing high up the field. But when he's used as the only striker, his physicality and speed can be a problem, like they were at Chelsea. But Arteta knows this and sometimes uses him deeper in midfield, where he can attack better. So, the best way to make the most of Havertz's skills is by giving him this new role at Arsenal, the phantom second striker. In this role, he plays behind the main striker, moving into dangerous areas unnoticed. This way, his strengths shine while his weaknesses are less of a problem. Havertz's special skills have filled a gap in Arteta's team. He's not just a player, he's a tactical weapon that's making the team better. The phantom second striker role is working well, and it even fits into Arteta's 3-4-3 formation. After getting used to things, Havertz has been doing well and is one of the best players in the Premier League right now. Need proof? Just look at his winning goal against Brentford. He moves off the ball like top forwards do, keeping defenders busy and making space for his teammates. Plus, being tall at 6'4", Havertz brings back the threat of heading the ball in Arsenal's attack like Olivier Giroud used to do. He had another great game against Burnley, scoring a brilliant solo goal in a 5-0 win. As Arteta gets ready to use Havertz more, it's clear that Arsenal didn't just get a player. They got someone who can make their attack better and add surprises to their game plan. He's fitting in well and the fans are happy. But is he the final piece Arsenal needs to win the title?